Hey friends, this is Dana from HD.Adventuring, and today I'm here to tell you about the old fly and drive, or buying an adventure vehicle sight unseen. Flying somewhere to pick up a vehicle and then drive it home absolutely has its risks. But if you do your homework, give yourself some time, and have a plan B, you give yourself access to a whole lot more vehicles than those that you can just buy locally. Ride with us as we take a trip to go pick up our newest adventure vehicle. If you've watched our other YouTube videos, you'll know that Heather and I have had a number of different adventure vehicles over the years. You can see one of the videos where I detail all the different adventure vehicles we've ever had up here. The first vehicle that Heather and I ever flew to pick up was the Ford Econoline E350, also known as Connie. That van was pretty cool, but it was built by someone who didn't really know what they were doing, and that led to a lot of mechanical problems down the road that we paid for the whole life of that van until we sold it. Today I'm going to tell you about our most recent adventure where we did the fly and drive again, but we gave ourselves enough time, had a lot of homework done, and had a plan B in case the vehicle wasn't like we thought it would be. Before I tell you about the pickup, let me tell you about the vehicle that we bought, because I'm really excited about it. We bought a 2007 Mitsubishi Fuso. Or is it Fuso? Or Fuso? Well, either way, it's the only cab-over style truck that was ever sold in the United States that has four-wheel drive. For us, four-wheel drive was deemed necessary after we had lived with our Mercedes Sprinter for a couple years that only had rear-wheel drive. We loved the interior space, but again, it just didn't have the capability to go anywhere like we wanted to. So for this trip, we flew out to Portland, Oregon, where my sister picked us up. The next day, she was nice enough to drive us all the way to Eastern Oregon, where the truck was located. We got started early in the morning. Just in case anything came up, we had all day to figure it out. We had done a lot of homework ahead of time for this truck. We had asked the seller to send us all sorts of information. Maintenance records, detailed photos of the frame, of the wheels, of the engine itself. We asked about all the different features of the vehicle and make sure they were still working, the windows, the electrics, the 4x4. And so all those things had been confirmed to us that they were working, but we also confirmed them when we got there. The truck was actually in great shape and we were really excited about it, so we got on the road relatively quickly after checking it out. If the truck had turned out not to be as nice as we thought it had, our plan was to drive back to Portland, hang out with my sister for a few days, and then fly home. Obviously, it would not have been ideal if we had to use plan B, but it was a plan and gave us an option just in case we needed to bail on this so that we didn't feel stuck to buying this adventure vehicle. These things are expensive, and having that plan B gave us a lot of peace of mind going into this trip. Reading the codes, seeing if there's anything wrong with it. No check engine light. 0 confirmed trouble codes. That is good. 4x4 is off. Alright, I'm going to do the windshield wipers, I think. Wipers work. Window works.
Somebody else will emerge with the same talent that's ramping it up.
So what are the...
After we had checked everything on the truck out and made sure that it all worked as expected, we paid the seller and got on the road. While driving the long distance back home, I started thinking about Connie and the fact that we didn't have a plan B and we didn't do our homework before we bought that van. If we had taken our time inspecting that van, made sure we did our homework on what to look for, and if we had a plan B in case we decided not to buy it, I think we probably would have pulled the plug and not purchased that truck. But we did, and we paid the price. Thanks so much for riding along with us on our second fly and drive experience, which went a whole lot better because of our planning. I'm really excited to share more about our new Fuso. We have a lot more content coming on our plans for the truck, and then we'll also do a little bit on our build process. So make sure you hit that subscribe button for more content from Heather, myself, and of course, Mr. Bruce. Thanks.